Hey, I promised coleslaw, so I thought I actually need the coleslaw. I've got 33 minutes or so before I check on my roast that I just put in. And so I need to get my coleslaw made because, you know, it's always better when it sits a little while longer. So I'll wait a second for people to show up. Dave's still not here, so you're on the windowsill for a second. And then I'm going to put this into a clamp so that you can see better. Hi, Carol. It's good to see you. Hey, Peggy. It's good to see you, too. Oh, and to start this video, I wanted to do something very risky. If you'll watch, I'm going to come over here because I've been noticing there's a lot of people who have been purchasing lots and lots of cases of bottled water. And I was just concerned that there were some misconceptions. Hello, everybody. As you can tell, I just poured this from my tap. Watch one second. It's okay. It's actually pretty good. So if your water, so just keep that in mind. If you're really thirsty, you can drink water from the tap. It's good. Okay, so with that aside, how's everybody doing out there? Hello, everybody. What I promised earlier is that I would show you guys how to make coleslaw. And this is my preferred cabbage to start with. Now, this coleslaw is going to be an integral part of our street tacos tonight. It's going to add a lot of crunch. It's sort of like when you go to Memphis and you put coleslaw on barbecue, and what a wonderful feeling that is, or wonderful taste, that crunch, the cold crunch, the hot shredded meat. I mean, isn't that delicious? Anyway, so I'm going to do both of, I was only going to make half a recipe until I noticed that my coleslaw was good through March 16th. But you know, it's cabbage. Cruciferous vegetables last a long time in your refrigerator. When you open them, it's kind of, you know, the smell of cabbage. It was a little shocking, but you know, it's fine. It's going to be fine. We just won't tell the boys. But anyway, so here are my ingredients for today's coleslaw. Here, what I'll do, I can flip it. Can I flip it? There we go. So here are the ingredients. So I've got my 2 packages of coleslaw, and you can use either the coarse or the fine ground. I've mise en placed everything for you all. I've got garlic salt out, garlic powder. Tasting spoons are really important. Lime in a squeeze bottle when you don't have fresh handy. And then I've got 1 cup of Duke's mayonnaise. This is Duke's. You may be familiar with Duke's because you saw it in the store next to the Hellmann's and you thought, what in the world is Duke's? Well, Duke's has a little more lemon juice, and I think it has a little more flavor, and for this type of application, I think is a lot more delicious. Then we've got sriracha, which is absolutely fantastic because the reason no one likes coleslaw is because it's under-seasoned and under-flavored. Here's my salt and pepper combo, a 1/4 cup of sugar, and a 1/4 cup of rice vinegar, and I'm using that, you know, because I have it. And any kind, you know, vinegar, white vinegar that you use in your laundry or to make Easter eggs, that works just fine. Champagne vinegar, apple cider vinegar. And what you can do is, if you're wondering if your vinegar will work, just take a little bit of it and, just try it. Yeah, that tastes pretty good too. So it's all a big taste adventure today. And so I got this set up. So is everyone with me? Okay. And we're going to set this up. What's going on? Oh, flip it. Hello. Okay, here we go. So that's showing on my bowl. And I have a spoon. This is going to go really quickly at this point on. So here's my 1 cup of Duke's. And my 1/4 cup of vinegar, any kind you like that you think is delicious, and a 1/4 cup of sugar. And for my keto and paleo friends out there, a sugar substitute is just fine. But your coleslaw is going to be sadly lacking if you don't put something sweet in there. Now what I'd like you to do next is whisk it. And then we're going to take our happy sriracha and put about that much. And I want you to put enough sriracha that it turns a little orange. Can you see that? Then We're gonna add our salt and pepper because nobody likes a bland coleslaw. And then garlic salt too, because it has they must put something else delicious in there. And then a good bit of powdered garlic. And so you've got Duke's, vinegar, sugar, salt and pepper, sriracha, garlic salt and garlic powder. And I like it to make sure, and a little bit of lime juice to make sure it's purely acidic. And now is the reason we have our spoons, because the key part of making coleslaw is to taste as you go. Ooh, I like that. That's really tasty. And I almost think I want a little more salt and pepper. I want a little bit of the garlic and another tiny squeeze. See, don't let the sriracha scare you, because the fat of the real mayonnaise kind of cancels it out. And what I'm looking is all of that is going to be in this much coleslaw. So I'm not as worried about the calories as I normally would be. And on a better day, when I was thinking more clearly, I would have mixed after I added the first bag, but I'm not. And so I have my happy. So then at this point, it's all a matter of mixing up your coleslaw without throwing it out onto the countertop. Phew, I need a drink. I'll get some tap water. Let me see. Oh, I'm refreshed. And so what we'll continue to do is I'll mix this up. I really like this bowl because it comes with a lid. And so I'll mix this up for my family. It's gonna break down in about half an hour or so. It's gonna be like half this volume because the vinegar acts on the cabbage. And then I'll taste it again. And then if it needs a little more salt and pepper or a little more garlic, I'll make that adjustment. So this was super easy. And it's going to be super flavorful. We're gonna put that on top of our shredded meat. Hello, everybody. We're gonna put that on our shredded meat. We're gonna add a little cilantro, a squeeze of lime. I might find some more. Well, I've got plastic lime. We'll add lime. Then we'll also add feta cheese and a little bit of Durkee's onions. And that's a beautiful thing to go on top of a street taco. Num num. So, does anyone have any questions? Hello, everybody who's here. It's very good to see you all. So, I don't see any questions. So what I'll do is I'll let you go. And I'd look forward to, please share with me what y'all are having for dinner tonight. I hope that giving you an idea, this coleslaw is great alongside a piece of cooked chicken or a pork chop. It doesn't have to just go on a street taco. I've made enough not only for tonight, but for the next couple of days. And anyway, I hope it blesses your family and y'all have a good Saturday night. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.